Oh, that's okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's see how it goes. That's okay. I'll take that. Why the fuck does all this shit look different? Must be a fucking upgrade. One day it's gonna turn you out. One day it's gonna turn you out. Loving you. Ooh, no. It's easy cause you're beautiful. And every time that we ooh, it's all I wanna do. Said I was gonna get my shit, didn't I? I gotta move it over. Oh, bam. How fucking dope is that? How dope is that? That's good. Hey, Cece. I'm sorry, I'm figuring shit out. Oh, fuck, I gotta take this off. Hey, Cece. I'm figuring shit out. So, this is like my first time trying to fuck with StreamYard. Of course, they want me to pay them, but I'm not ready. But shout out to StreamYard. Shucks. So I'm trying to be live on both IG and YouTube, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy. But this is the one you don't want to miss. This is the one TMZ's been waiting for. Oh my god, let me get all the shit. Why the fuck? Oh no, no, no. There we go. Hello, Grand Rising. Hello, Chocolate. You're a new subscriber? Oh girl, you in for a treat. Is this your first live? Let me grab this other stuff. Don't go nowhere. Is this your first time catching my live? Boy, are you in for a fucking treat. Do you hear me? This is some good shit. Why the fuck? You are in for a fucking treat. Trust me. Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. Just ignore the burp. Just ignore that. Oh my God. Today is a great day. Today is a great day because I've been fighting and everything that I was fighting, I beat. Oh, this is a very happy place. This is a very, very happy place. So first and foremost, let me just say that if this is everything waist beads plus. That's a good way to describe it. Everything waist beads plus. So when I started out on this waist bead moon wellness movement, what I didn't realize is that not only would I be able to have dope ass waist beads, but I also wanted to allow the beads to speak through me. So I am always really excited when I learn something really fucking amazing and I got to talk about it. I got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. We got to discuss it. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Hey, Vibes, how are you? Hey, get a Cox. Should we discuss that or should we save it for later? Hey, I got a lot of new subscribers here. So shout out to Little Miss Chocolate. Little Miss Chocolate over in YouTube land. I know, girl. Girl, I had to put these together. Jetta. Get Jetta Cox. Okay. Got it. Jetta. I thought it was Getta. Got it. Now I have been corrected. Um, so this is a really, really it's pronounced as Jetta, like a car, Jetta. Got it. Got it. Got it. So this is a really, really special live for me. This is a really special live for me because this comes under a time where I had to make some really serious decisions based on all the people that I love and who are in my world. Also had to make really great decisions for my business. Um, and I am just growing. I am a child of the movement, just like you. Hey, Chanel. I too am a child of the movement. What is a child of the movement? A child is the movement. Child of the movement is we watched our struggles that our parents went through. We heard our stories of our grandparents' struggles. We even heard our stories of our great, great, great grandparents' struggles. And a lot of that, when you think about the bigger picture, is a people who have been taught to suffer in silence. You have been taught to suffer in silence. Matter of fact, let's say we have been taught to suffer in silence since we stepped off the boat. Okay? So when you talk about a culture of people who are healing, it's going to take several generations. This generational wealth stuff, it's going to take several generations, just to see how this plays out. And I'm so happy that all of us are on one accord. So all of us wanted more for us and our children than our parents had, and we were dope enough, lucky enough, um, to choose an incarnation right in time to be a part of this internet era, this metaverse era, this cryptocurrency era, this women's rights era, this justice by any means necessary era, this you can't hide it in a book no more from me era, this era where we have been allowed to tell our stories. That's why it was so very important for me to make it to some type of publication and also publish a book, because there have been African Americans, people of African descent, women, it's Women's History Month, let's not forget, but making history for quite some time. All of the achievements weren't always patented. You understand? A lot of our achievements and accomplishments have been stolen. It's no other way to say it. I'm not going to say it any better than that because it's the truth. And so, in this day and age, it is our responsibility to tell our story. Really think about that. Coming from, again, a people who suffered in silence. If you had the chance to tell your story, right, would you do it? Of course you would. The internet is what that is for. Telling your story, making a change. So it was pertinent for me to document waist beads in the movement. Hey, crochet braids by Tawan. It was impertinent for me to document the movement because I don't want no motherfucker telling my story. Okay? If you want to talk about me, you better fucking If you want to talk about me, because see, they got ideas about Harriet. They trying to say Harriet wasn't even alive. What's next? They gonna say she was white. What's next? If you want to talk about my motherfucking story, tell it right. What it say? If you gonna put my name in your mouth, you better get it right. So I knew it was really, really important for me to allow the waist beads to speak through me. Not only to speak through me, but for me to document it. Hey, Purple God is 7. It was extremely important for me to do that. When you have a plight, and it's so interesting. I was listening to Brother Panic, and he said that there a lot of spiritual people don't realize that they are here to document the movement. I was like, holy shit, he talking about me. There are people that's gonna be a part of the movement, and it's gonna be people that good morning, Josette. Good morning, Josette. Greetings. Grand Rising. Grand Royal Abundant Magnificent Rising. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. There are people that are put here to document the movement. There are spirits, because y'all all know that we are just spirits living in the physical realm. Very much so. People who are put here to document the movement. And it is my responsibility to stay focused and do exactly what I've been put here to do. I just came from a waist measurement challenge where we briefly discussed past life regressions. And the biggest thing for me from that, what I took from that, because a part of your spiritual ascension is to learn and keep sending. So the biggest part that I took from that was that as spiritual people, we pick our mothers, we pick our fathers, and we also pick our soul contracts, which is a set of obstacles set in place for you to graduate from so your spirit and soul can elevate. If you do not beat the lesson, you will repeat the lesson. That's just what it is. So when my obstacles come to me, I try to make sure I make the best decisions for all parties involved. We'll get into that later. Let TMZ get a hold of that. Hey, awkward. Hey, you little cancer. How you doing, my little cancer? You better not be being mean to nobody today, you little cancer. So I got my purple selenite stick because I knew I needed a charge. Okay, before we get into this. So the name of this live is Waistbeads and Relationships. And what I wanted to talk about was not the relationship you had with your daughter, not the relationship you had with your mother, not the relationship you had with your job. We talking about the relationship you created with self. I got this. I got well. First off, I have selenite. Okay, I have selenite on the site. If you need selenite, I got it because selenite was actually the first crystal that I put in my hand, and I actually felt it. I felt the selenite charge me up. Felt the selenite charge me up. So I figured that I would use this today. So I needed to charge me up because sometimes you got to charge. Oh, De Niro Barbie, our fitness instructor. De Niro Barbie, our fitness instructor. We have a waist measurement challenge every other month where a group of like-minded women get together to ascend spiritually. We do that by learning different topics. Rich afternoon. Yes, it is a rich afternoon. I'm glad that you said that. Because words are really powerful. You must be very impeccable. What is it called? Impeccable with your words. That's what Kamisha said, which is our yoga instructor. All right, so I wanted to make sure for fucking sure that I stayed on my path without deviation. I know why I've been sitting here. I don't gotta question it no more. This is such a good place to be. I didn't know this was going to happen around 42. I embrace it. I love it. I do go through trials and tribulations like everybody else, but once I understood, I picked this shit for me. I'm gonna walk this shit like a dog because I am a winner, regardless of what the news or the radio says. I am a fucking winner, and I know why I was sitting here. So the name of this live is Waistbeads and Relationships. Relationships and Waistbeads. You think it may be about your dude. You think it may be about your mom. You think it might be a toxic relationship. But the relationships that I am talking about is the relationship you built with self. Walk this motherfucker like a dog. You hear me, Awkward? When you start looking at shit differently, okay? First and foremost, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay. Secondly, there's no reason to wonder why all this shit is happening. These was the cards you chose, which means if you technically chose this path, you got the key. Okay. If you have a bound, walk this bitch like a dog. You hear me? If your issue is creating boundaries, if you were sent back, okay, in this incarnation to create boundaries. And once you figure that shit out, you better be a boundary creating motherfucker. And every time you create that boundary, I want you to stand up a little taller, like, oh, this is what I was sent here for. This is what I was sent here for. Oh, let me show y'all how I do this shit. Oh shit, the little sister's in the room. Hey, little sister Hers, how are you? Once you realize it is no reason to wonder Why did you get the nigga you wasn't supposed to have? It's because you were supposed to get over that so you could get stronger. What? I just fucking love you. I love you too, Vibes. I love you too. All of this shit was created by you. You were supposed to leave that nigga. You was been supposed to leave that nigga. You were supposed to start a business. You started a business because last lifetime you were thinking about starting a business. Last lifetime, okay, because I've been on this earth for 40 years. I done watched the internet start, fuck up, turn the Wi-Fi. Last lifetime your ass was here, wasn't no damn Wi-Fi, okay? And you wanted to open up a business, but you had to go to the business office, and guess what? They wasn't letting niggas get businesses like that in your last incarnation, okay? So this incarnation, you was set out to leave the nigga, start a business, and heal this generation. You couldn't do that in last lifetime, but you thought about it in last lifetime. And that is why you chose this lifetime, those parents, those situations, so you could get it done. Don't nobody think about it like that, but that is, ain't that's what we here for? Ain't we here to figure some shit out? Ain't we here to figure some shit out? If you ain't helping me and I ain't helping you, then what the fuck is we doing? What are we doing? What are we fucking around with? Okay? When you realize that, really think about that. For all my authors in the room, we got authors in the room, we got writers in the room. For all of my writers, okay, who has a writer's block, there's something blocking you from moving on because, 12. Let me talk my shit. What Panic say? Talk that sass, nigga. Talk that sass. For all of my writers in the room, okay, we ain't even made it to the topic of discussion. We ain't even made it to the topic of discussion, okay? For all of my writers in the room who are currently having a writer's block, let me help you out of that, okay? Your last incarnation, you wanted to write, okay? You did not have access to the copyright department in your last incarnation. Let's get into it. All right. You had all these thoughts in your head. You last incarnation, niggas wasn't allowed to be at the copyright department. Last incarnation, Amazon publishing wasn't available. Okay. Barnes and Noble wasn't dealing with niggas. It might not even have been a Barnes and Noble in your last incarnation. Okay. So this incarnation, the spirit put on you, get it fucking done. Get it done. Let's say you was in the, let's say you lived, you passed sometime in the Studio 45 or 46 era, okay? When everybody was doing coke and booger sugar and all that other shit, when people ain't had no bras on, shout out to the no bra committee. I need to live free. I don't got no titties. That means I can do what I want to do. Okay? I can run, jump, play basketball. I'm not worried about none of that. So, again, if you was in the boogaloo on the black hand side era, okay? If you was on that era, you wanted to write, you thought about writing, you wrote in the book, it was no way you could have got it where you needed to get it. You came back during this era, not by mistake, so you could get it done. So what we gonna do? We gonna get it done. We gonna get it done. We gonna get it done. If those people, if our ancestors had the opportunity, hey Tata, if those ancestors had the opportunity to tell their own story exactly how it was, to get it to all three platforms, all continents, everywhere that they wanted to get it to, they would have did it. Okay? They was fighting just to have a piece of equality. They were fighting just so, they could go to certain places. All right, we walk in them streets. We walk in them streets. We out here. We where we want to be. This ain't your first time. 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 If anything is on your spirit, it's coming from a few incarnations back. It is time. If it's anything holding you back from completing that, just know if you don't complete it this time, you won't be able to evolve. So the next incarnation, you will be still trying to figure out how to write. how to complete that, how to start that. You have an obligation to yourself. If you want to ascend, you're going to have to go through all the stuff we go through on a regular basis, because we ain't going to be able to get past that. And you're going to have to go. That's it. I talk to y'all like this because I'm talking to myself. This is what it is. The name of this live is Waistbeads and Relationships. The reason why I call it that is because my life has not been the same since I put on waist beads. It hasn't. My life has not been the same since I put on waist beads. I thought it was just me until I started my movement, and I realized everybody else life changed when they put on waist beads as well. And I said, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Is this just me, like my grandbaby said, the fuck? Is it just me, or is it a whole woman's thing? So I asked and I figured out and I wanted to know and what's going on and da all of this wonderful shit. And I found out it wasn't just me. I found out that the whole world had a fucking relationship, okay, with their waist beads. The whole world. Truth be told, mine haven't been the same either. Come on. Oh, we documenting this. For my kids, I want them to say, this was my great grandmother. She was a motherfucker. Okay. This for the generations in the future. I ain't even doing this shit for me. Well, truth be told, I'm doing it for me. But I got shit on my mind that gotta be documented. But the first set was my original intentions. Okay, so here we are. I was fucking with waist beads before niggas was even telling me to set my intentions. Let's really get into this. When I walked into the first place to get my waist beads, they said, what color you like? Boom, pick the color, got out of there. Went home, realized I liked it, but I needed something else. I always had a something else. I need something else. Not knowing what the something else was, but I knew I needed something else. So I found myself in mall after mall, looking through this African store, that African store. Ditto. CC said ditto. Trying to find something else. What was I looking for? The something. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Trishy. Looking for the something else. What is the something else? I don't know. What is the something else? I'm tying on 4 new pairs for the new year right now. Come on, I don't miss. I'm spiritual. I don't miss. I don't miss. All right. So it says, with one light comes on, it inspires the other to flicker. Looking through store after store after store after store. And it's really easy. It's really easy because you forget that any relationship, the buildup is like every relationship. Everything is one and the same. Waist beads brought something different to my life and made me live my body. Hold up. Made me live my body more. Love my body more. Sorry. Got it. Tired of cutting my beads off. Okay, we can get into that. We can get into that. I'm waiting on mine. Somebody say, if you bought them for me, they coming. They on their way. Facts. Looking for something. So if one relationship mirrors another relationship, what I wanted to do with this waist beads and relationship real nigga conversation that we having right now was to actually compare them in the steps and phases you go through with any relationship. So the first relationship, you are looking to feel. Okay. Do you remember when you liked the boy in your class in the 3rd grade? You didn't know why you liked them, but every time you looked at them, you felt something. I don't know if you got a little tingly, if you got a little, you liked looking at them. Your coop tingled a little bit. You wanted to sit by them a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what you were looking for. I didn't even know what the fuck I was looking for, but I knew I was looking to feel. So when you get your first little boyfriend in high school, middle school, you just like it because it feels. Hold up. Let's get into it. Here go my cancer baby. Oh shit, where my head at? I've lost so much weight. I've had to retie all of mine because they were falling off. And I was so scared to take them off for some reason. When I took mine off, I took my first ones off online sometime last year, I think. Yeah. And I was fucking nervous. I released a whole bunch of shit. I retied everything. I've been manifesting totally different. It's so crazy because even my phone number, which I didn't pick, is an angel number. My auntie told me about that today. So I had been manifesting so much, my phone number is an angel number. Ain't that some shit? All right, you look so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I became more creative in my waist beads. Come on. Creative is a part of healing. As soon as you have, a lot of people cannot be creative because they have not healed. Trauma imprints on you in so many different ways. You don't even realize how fucked up you is until you realize what you can't do, right? If you can't write, it's because you got some shit holding you back. If you can't color, paste, cut, whatever the fuck you trying to do, and it's stifled, it's because you need to work on some other things. I always say it best. You can't even meditate right if there's negativity in the house. You can't even meditate properly if you have negativity in you. Real shit. So you got to start thinking about where you need to start. Straight. Somebody say straight facts. That's a fact. And with the waist beads, I realized I was looking to feel. So I ran sacral chakra blocked. Yes, hindering creativity. There is a blockage. There is a blockage. Okay. So I realized that I was looking to feel. But the waist beads, as I looked into each store and trying to find each color in each color, I was looking to feel. I was looking to feel. But the question is, what was I trying to feel? Just like when I was fucking with that little nigga in elementary school. Yeah, he was cute. And on top of that, let me just say this. This rest in peace to the ancestors. So my first boyfriend died. My first boyfriend died in a tragic death. Wasn't even supposed to have a little boyfriend, but I had a little boyfriend. My first boyfriend died and shit. And I said it didn't bother me, but it bothered me. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that this is coming out now. But again, the ancestors are here telling me to speak my truth. Because a lot of times when you start speaking it, you go, oh, maybe that was on my spirit and I should have, been let that out. I met a queen yesterday when I was at Tracy She Shed who gave me everything she needed to give me and apologized. I said, no, don't you dare. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. And before you go, let me leave you with this. All of the people that you feel like is toxic around you either haven't started healing, won't heal, or don't even know that they need to heal. Why? Because again, we are people who suffer in silence. This generation is for us to break that. Okay, men, women, children alike. If you in therapy, get your kids in therapy. Get the dog in. Don't get the dog in therapy. But I'm just saying, get yourself a group of sisters. Get you some serious trauma processing. Trish is handling serious trauma processing. Get you something. Okay, get yourself something because you are not going to be able. Again, you chose your parents. You chose to be here at this time. You chose to be in this healing children of the movement era. Don't fuck around with this. Don't come back trying to break this shit next lifetime. Go get the Doug some CBDs. Girl, I found out they had puppy melatonin. Don't tempt me. That little boy, I haven't had a little boy. I have not had a little boy. I haven't had a little boy in quite some time. And we are working through it. Not the Doug. Yes, the Doug. They got Doug melatonin. She said, get a Doug some weed. Real shit. But so when you first start your relationship with waist beads, you are looking for something. That's why you're looking for colors. You're looking for crystals. You're looking for this. You're looking for that. You're looking. You're looking. What are you looking for? You're looking to feel. What are you looking to feel? Who knows? Now, let me tell you what I realized I was looking to feel. Okay? I was looking to feel a connection. I was looking to be enlightened. Every time I put a waist bead on my waist, I knew it meant something else. I knew there was something else I needed to do. I was looking to feel, feel, feel. Like the first time the nigga kicks you on your neck, or the first time you kiss a boy and you go, ew, his neck got on me. Ew, somebody kissed me on my neck. Ew. You're looking to feel, okay? Now, as you go and you get these waist beads and that's waist beads and from this person and from that person, You're looking for more of a secure, right? Because you like him and he like you, but is he your boyfriend? Because if he ain't yours, nigga, he ain't secure. Shit, if knowing what I know, even if you secure him, they might not be yours. But we ain't gonna get into that. We're not gonna do that with this waist bead. We're not. We're not gonna do this with this live. But again, after you're looking to feel, okay, you're looking for security. Is you my boyfriend or not? Check yes or check no. Basically, that is what you're doing with your waist beads. Okay, so let's talk about how that translates in waist beads. The security is, I want to know, bitch. I want to know. Why do I got these waist beads on my waist? Why do I got to tie them here? Why do I got to start there with the neck? Why do I got to do this? Why do I got to do that? Why do I need orange? Why do I like orange? Why do I got to have crystals on my waist beads? When should I tie them on? How should I release them? I ain't get waist beads from you, but you talk about tying them all the time. So, girl, it's okay if you didn't get waist beads from me. It's a why? That's you now. You found your thing, but you ain't securing it. This is me too. This was my walk. We gonna talk about my walk. And if it compared to your walk, then we doing something. Okay. So once you get your waist beads, and you need your security, is you my boyfriend? Check yes or no. You need to know questions. Okay, now you my boyfriend. So what is we gonna do? Basically saying, nigga, if you gonna be my man, you better be the head of this bitch. You better lead, because if you let me lead, baby, I do not take no prisoners. If you let me run this show, it's a get down to later. I do not fuck around. But if you leave, my heart is open and I love, because I don't have a lot of stress. See, people don't understand that. Your woman is leading, she's stressed the fuck out because she ain't supposed to lead. She's supposed to be in a lap of luxury, painting her nails, figuring out what next business venture she's supposed to do. She ain't supposed to be stressed out about that. Now let me be stressed and see what happens. Again, I will walk this bitch like a dog. Don't stress me the fuck out. Okay? Don't do it. So you need your security. You need to figure out what's what. You fuck with me. What is we gonna do? So that is the next level. After you find your first waist beads and you're looking to feel, you're looking to color, you're looking to thing, you're looking for security. What does security look like in the relationship of waist beads? Oh, I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like information. You needed somebody to explain this shit. Okay? What the fuck is going on? How am I feeling? Why is this great? What should I do with it? First thing a girl said, hey, listen, sis, you gonna give me these waist beads. What the fuck I'm supposed to do with it? No worries. I got you. No worries. I got you. So that is when I came up with the waist measurement challenge, which coincidentally is coming in April. We have sacred womb movement. We have yoga. We have superfoods with my girl Rashi. We're gonna get into what she sent and what we've been talking about since the last waist measurement challenge. Rashi is a living waist bead CMOS billboard. Okay, this is what she does. This woman lost over 100 pounds on this movement, and I said, "Girl, how did you do it?" And she said, "Oh, I just kept doing the waist measurement challenge every month." And I was like, "You're fucking lying." And she was like, "Yeah." I said, "You got to share your story because you got to inspire these folks." And she uses CMOS in a way that nobody really talks about, and I feel like she should share. If you, hey sissy, hey blessed buds, I feel like you gotta share. Sis, if you know all this shit and you my sister, put me D. Put me D. My sister bought a house. I'm like, sis, put me D. My sister bought a camper. I said, bitch, put me D. I'm ready to get my camper. Huh. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me, y'all see my hat? Queen Camper. Oh, I'm gonna be out here. Oh, baby, I'm about to live in nature. I'm about to be floating outside over a river. You hear me? I need to go live in the nature. I need to ascend. So when I pull up with my bitch, my third wheel, just know what I'm doing. All right. So you want to have that sense of security, and being secure means having full information, being knowledgeable about what Why? What I'm supposed to do with it? Where I'm supposed to go with it? What? That's why I came in there. Okay? You need security? I fucking got you. I got you. And I'm gonna tell you the shit that a motherfucker not gonna tell you because guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't got a fucking 9 to 5. I'm not worried about if my motherfucking boss see me. Okay? Period. The only person I'm living for is the inside Donna. If you do not like it, you in the wrong live. Real shit. And if you don't believe this is really me, ask somebody to know me. Like this is really what you get. Our instructors in the room. Our comedic yoga instructor is in the room. She has also started her new yoga classes for the public. If you go to her, the link should be in her bio. Her name is Kamisha. Lady C, how you doing, Lady C? Hey, everybody on YouTube. Hey, everybody on IG. How the hell are you? How the hell are you? We talking about the relationship you have with Waistbeads, amongst other things. All right. So we talked about the first thing when you grab your Waistbeads is you're looking to feel. The second thing you're looking for security. Is you my boyfriend? Is you not? What is we doing? Okay, so after you have a boyfriend, hey, Miss Kiki, that's me. That's cute. You looking for longevity. She said, hey, y'all, hey. The next thing you're looking for is longevity. Where are we going again? Okay. So now I know that you make me feel a certain way. I feel you when I place you upon my womb. I feel you when I overeat. I feel you as I'm sleeping. I feel you as I'm meditating. But what is we doing? Okay. So you talk about Waistbeads and you realize that it connects you to your ancestors. You realize that it makes you super, super aware and cognitive of your midsection. Okay. Everything you put in your mouth affects your midsection, which also affects your womb, which also affects your menstrual cycle, which also affects your second brain, which is your gut, and how you receive spiritual messages. Okay. There are people who are spiritual, and then there are people who are intuitive. Once you put those things together, you get, oh, I know who calling my phone. Oh, I was thinking about you before you called me. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. No matter how hard I try to do it, it's not going to come to fruition because my ass wasn't supposed to be there. For codependent, Waistbeads remind you that you exist. For codependence, Waistbeads remind you that you exist. I love it. I love it. So after 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 you feel and you know exactly these are for me to gauge my womb. These are for me to be in a sisterhood like none other, connected by Waistbeads. These are for me to ask the hard questions. Why is my menstrual cycle this way? Why do I harbor all of this trauma here? Why, when I feel like I should go out, but I shouldn't go out and I get a gut feeling, why is that? Why? So you start to learn. You learn about the intuition. You learn that the only thing that makes intuition stronger is paying attention to it. Okay. You want to heighten your intuition? Pay attention to it. If it say don't do something, don't do it. I'm working on that. It is always a journey. Spirituality has always been a journey. Don't give up. Keep walking. You can sit down. You can have a talk, bite to eat. Get up, keep going. You might be in a car one time. You might be in an Uber the next time. You might be in a train the next time. It don't matter. You can switch up the means of transportation. Keep going. Keep the fact going. One day you might be walking with somebody. The next day you might be walking by yourself. The next day you might be walking with one dog. For me, the next time I'm walking with one dog and a puppy. It don't matter. Keep going. Keep fucking going. Don't stop. Meaning things will change in your journey. Things will change. How you think they're supposed to turn out will change. Who you think you were supposed to be with will change. How you think you were supposed to go there will change. But don't stop walking. So you talking about longevity. What in the fuck? I liked how you looked. You said you was my boyfriend. You said we was gonna move in together and have kids, but longevity means I'm your forever person. So where's my ring? So, and this is a natural progression of a relationship. This is the relationship you having with your Waistbeads unknowingly. I'm looking to feel with crystals. Why do I need this color? After you find all of this shit, because remember, y'all getting this shit after the fact. I'm talking my shit because when I had these waist beads, I didn't know shit. This is some lucky shit. When I walked this journey, it wasn't nobody saying motherfucker and waist beads in the same sentence. Not online, not of nowhere. Okay? So I had to figure this shit out. And after I figured this shit out, I had to share it. Okay? So we talking about longevity. What am I supposed to do? Longevity means I am supposed to listen to me. What? Huh? Longevity. Who you gonna have for the rest of this run? If your kids move out, if the dog die, if you have a divorce, who the fuck you gonna have? You. What was you supposed to be doing this whole time? Listening to you. Longevity. What does longevity look like? Keep fucking walking. Keep fucking walking. Who you walking with? You. You ain't walking with nobody else. Who is you walking with? When you get up, it might be somebody in your bed, but you got up. You got up. You heard the alarm. You got up. You. What does longevity look like? I have realized these waist beads have taken me to a point where I realize I am in a journey and in a relationship with me. Oh, okay. How do I feel about this partner? How do I fuck with this partner? How do I like this partner? Okay, well, I mean, I like her. There's a few things we got to change, but I like her. I'm not going to break her. I ain't going to take her spirit. I ain't going to take her quirkiness. I ain't going to take her weirdness. I'm not going to take her spirituality. I'm not going to take her nerdiness. I'm not going to take her bougetto-ness. I'm not going to take her ratchetness, but there's a few things we got to change. So your longevity is realizing that you are in a relationship with you and listening to you, which is gauged by your waist beats. Okay, so you feel you made a commitment. You need the ring. The ring is me and these waist beats is going to be together for quite some time, and I will be listening to myself for quite some time. Now what? Because you know they say if you make it through the first year of marriage, you're doing good. If you make it through the first year of marriage, you're doing good. Now we talk about the strength of the union. Ain't this a regular relationship? You found them. He turned into your boyfriend. He turned into your husband. But hold on, we got to test that relationship. We got to test that waters. Because see, it's a little bitty that seen him marry you. She wanted to be married, so now she coming out the woodwork. He knew he could marry you, but he didn't know he had to come home every night. The strength will be tested. The union will be tested. You and your waist beads is going to be tested. How? Because you ain't even learned it. Eating certain things will fuck you up. You ain't even learned that the amount of water you drink changes everything. You haven't even learned that if your waist beads got crystals on them and you were immensely in love and now you feel less in love, you were supposed to charge your beads. You didn't know that. So now we are learning the strength, because strength does not mean always walking out. Some boundaries you have to create. Get it, got it, good, understand. Other ones you will have to strengthen, okay? Some relationships you're going to have to walk away from. Others you're going to have to strengthen. Ladies, y'all ain't never left y'all kids. That's a relationship you got to strengthen. When they start acting crazy and up, sips the water. When you're going through potty training, you feel like the world is over. It's just beginning. When they started walking, you feel like you won. They still in Pampers. When you felt like you had it all together, they was 13 and they hit a blunt. Oh, some of y'all ain't felt the first fuck you. Okay? For all of my mothers that's been in it for a while, that first fuck you will break you down. I mean, the way you at, I can't find my child. Oh, motherfucker, I'm out. Who the fuck are you? Oh, they grown now. Oh, I'm out. What? You said you what? You said you what? You said you was doing what? When? Where? Oh, the first fuck you. Oh, that shit'll break you down. And a lot of us parents, mothers in general, get stuck in taking it personal. Oh, baby, it was never personal. It was never personal. You said fuck everybody when you was a teenager. You said that. You thought it wasn't come back to you. They say teenagers is God's punishment. Teenagers is God's punishment. I think Ursula put that up. Teenagers is God's punishment. Oh, you thought you was going to be able to act the ass your whole adolescent life, now turn into a grown-up and the world was going to be better. Oh, no, you was going to get that shit back. Oh, that shit was coming. Again, it is the strength. Some relationships you throw away. Let's relate it to waist beads. Some of your waist beads ain't make it, and that's all right. Some of them broke. They say crystals are fucking alive. If you got any crystal and it removed itself from you, you did not need it anymore. They say the relationship you have with crystals is a codependent relationship. They will get out of here when you don't need them no more. No matter how big, small, tall, they're going to get out of here when you don't need them no more. So which waist beads lasted? Why? Could have been the energy behind them? Could have been the union behind them? Did you treat some waist beads better than you treated others? Because they were connected with an amazing sisterhood. They were connected to a person who lived waist beads. I live waist beads. I don't sell waist beads. It's a difference. I live waist beads. I don't sell waist beads. I live waist beads. That's a lifestyle. It's a whole nother movement fucking with me. I don't sell waist beads. I live waist beads. Okay? They speak through me. I was sent here to do this, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna go in the Hall of Fame for doing it. My kids is gonna talk about me doing it, and then 5 generations down the line, another little Donna is gonna incarnate, and she gonna be like, "Y'all heard about my great grandmother and waist beads?" That's how it's gonna go. I already know. So again, you talk about the strength, your ups and downs. When you overeat because you're stressed out, your waist beads is gonna tell you. When you undereat, your waist beads is going to hit your hips. We can celebrate, but bitch, the first thing I want to know is that because you're stressed. Because if you fluctuate, right? Let's really get into this. If you fluctuate, that means it's not consistent. I'm glad you got skinny, but bitch, why? Who did something to you? Is this the normal you? Is this what we're doing? Because if it is, I love it. But if it's some old girl Tyrone tried me, we gonna have to work through that. Because I love you, but bitch, let me tell you what I know. That internet model, all that shit don't got nothing to do with me because these niggas ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. This whole false idea of beauty really honestly doesn't matter. And if you ask me, Western society is telling you to get more wrapped up in your physical appearance, which means you ain't healing, you ain't ascending. All you worried about is what this look like. How do you heal the stuff you running from? How? If you only worry about what this look like. So if you ask me, fuck it. Don't you give another doctor, not another fucking money, not a nut. Let me tell you something. If they didn't like you when you had double teeth, they not gonna like you when you straighten your teeth out. If they didn't like you when your teeth was a little yellow, they're not gonna like you when your teeth turn white. What are you looking for? You said you did it for you. Okay, but you didn't fix nothing. Because you can have perfect teeth, but the shit that come out of it will be trash. Again, if you ask me, Western society wants you to be stuck in this. They want you to go to your phone every day and look at a bitch that don't look like you, don't talk like you, for you to go, ooh, I want to be her, and forget how magical you are. Oh, she wear Gucci all the time. I want to wear Gucci. Man, the people that got that shit on be the shallowest motherfuckers you ever met. Because they want you to get this image. They not ready to go inside. Sips water. And alkaline water plus at that. Somebody get that picture. Alkaline water plus at that. Okay? So we talking about the strength between you and your they be unhappy too. Forget again, we are a culture that has been taught to suffer in silence. We are a culture. Since we stepped our toe off the boat, Master said, when I beat you, don't you fucking cry. After I whoop your ass and hang your children and separate you from everything you had, shut the fuck up and work, nigga. That's it. That's it. You think them people was out there picking that cotton? Mm-hmm. You know what they was doing? Half of their backs was tore the fuck up. It was hot as a motherfucker. That humming actually changes the vibration of your cells. Where's my bowl? Let me change the vibration. Where's my goddamn bowl? Oh shit, somebody put something in it. That humming is actually healing. That singing is actually healing. That's come on now. Come on now. Y'all think we didn't know what the fuck we was doing? Y'all think we didn't know what the fuck we was doing when we was out there humming and healing? Singing and healing. Music is therapy. Don't get it fucked up. I just found a nigga named Moses Sumney. Moses Sumney. The song that I love from him is called In Bloom, Something Bloom. I found him off of a movie called Swan Song, which is about cloning. Oh, y'all know I be into some shit. His name is Moses Sumney. When I tell you he is a musical healer, because some of us are, he is a fucking musical healer. Again, where is your strength? When times get hard, what do? Do you fold? Now, let me tell you what Western society done taught you to do. When times get hard, they put you against each other. Me and New Boo, whenever things get chaotic, the first thing I say is, we not each other's enemy. When you get up, you looking for me. When I get up, I'm looking for you. We are not each other's enemy. Regardless of what situation we go through, Western society teaches you to start fussing amongst each other. That's exactly what you're not supposed to do. Y'all are supposed to come together and fix it. Where's the strength? Where is the strength? Where is the strength? I'll tell you where it is. The strength is in understanding yourself. The strength is in discipline, and we'll get to that next. The strength is finding where to pull from when you have to overcome an obstacle. These waist beads is the same motherfucking thing. Where do you go? When you lost that nigga and you felt like you was ready to die, where did you go? Did you go to your sisterhood? Did you go to ice cream? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? That's the strength. When your period was fucking horrible. And let me just say this. When you have shitty, horrible periods combined with fucking all types of shit that the womb is going through and purging itself from on a monthly basis, where do you go? You can talk to your mother. Your mother can't fix it. You have to go within. The strength that you are looking for is within. The category prior to that was longevity. You have self. Now, what do you do with self? When it's time to get strong, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Oh, there go my boo. There go my boo. There go my daughter. There go Rashi. Super food enthusiast. Specialist. There go my girl Rashi. Hey, Black. Hold up again. We will be resetting the minds. We were taught to suffer in silence. We will no longer be doing that. When you see people suffering in silence, don't even let them do that. Let them know it is okay. Hey, Miss Lawson, same last name as my kids. I haven't seen you in a long time, Miss Lawson. So again, we talk about your first interaction with the waist beads. You were looking to feel something. Oh, he cute. After he was cute, you said, is I'm your girlfriend or not? Security with your waist beads, meaning what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? Longevity. Okay, so he didn't gave you the ring. What do we got? We have a bond. Who are you making that bond with? You making that bond with self. Longevity means the waist beads have taught you that you in it for the long haul with you. Nobody else, just you. Then after that, you need to be strong. You realize you got to dig. You're going to have ups and downs. Your menstrual cycle is going to be shit. Your stomach is going to go up and down and around. We got to figure out what's going on with you. Because ultimately, Waistbeads teach you to put you first. Now, we ain't going to get there because we ain't made it there yet. Okay. But the Waistbeads told you to pay attention to you. It is amazing how something the ancestors created is still doing the same thing. How many things can we say that? A lot of things the ancestors created has been manipulated, manufactured, re-engineered. The Waistbeads been the same since the beginning of time, doing the same thing since the beginning of time. Sarah Bartman, okay? The first video vixen came over on a boat. They talked about her. They fucking made her an object of sexuality, a weird attraction because her ass was huge. That thing was sitting. Them hips was sickening. Them thighs have been saving lives since Sarah Bartman came off the boat. If you do not know who Sarah Bartman is, please today when you get off my live, go look it up. But what I want you to notice when you look at Sarah Bartman is she came over with Waistbeads on. Miss Bartman came over with Waistbeads on. Waistbeads and other tribal jewelry. Miss Bartman came over with Waistbeads. There is a book called Queens Who Ruled as Kings. It was one of the books I got a very, very long time ago. Because when I teach my children history, I'm not giving them nobody's story but ours. I'm not doing it. The queens who ruled as kings were all Egyptian queens who had ruled as if they were kings. Because women in the Kemetic history were seen as equals to men. A man could not be a king without a queen. It's one and the same. Duality, balance, all the things that we are looking for right now in our normal lives. And as these women who ruled, they had on Waistbeads too. You cannot rule a society unless you live from within. You have to be strong, secure in your decisions. You have to love yourself like everybody out this motherfucker is depending on you. What are you doing? You got kids that's going to need you. You better fucking take them herbs. You better fucking drink that water. You better take your motherfucking ass to the hospital. You better know. You have a whole community, civilization, tribe that is dependent on you. Waistbeads said, pay attention to you. You can't be great unless you got this shit. Now, we might cough, we might stumble, we might get a little drunk when we on our way to ruling this nation, but God damn it, we ruling this motherfucker. Get up, find out where the strength is. Strength usually comes via discipline. That is the next step. Because the strength was the obstacle that tested you and you realized that you had to be strong. Let's talk about the discipline. We talk about the relationships who made it 20, 30 years. My mother and father will be one of them. I don't know if Ty's still in this room. Her parents is a relationship that made it through everything. We know these relationships that made it through baby mamas, baby fathers, drug addiction, okay, stand in, stand out, being around this kid, that kid, girls that talk shit, bitches that didn't say nothing, the heifer that tried to steal your nigga, the nigga that tried to tell you your nigga wasn't shit. Oh, them relationships last, but how did they last? Do you think they last because everybody got it right? No, definitely not. They lasted because they were able to communicate. Discipline says, hey, I'm having a problem. What can I do? Oh, okay. I'm strong enough to know that I got to stay away from this. I got to have this much of this. I got to get up and do this. I got to do that. Whatever. That is the discipline that is needed when you go into any relationship that you want to last. The goddesses are back. Period. Oh, I don't stay down for long. I wouldn't even call it a down. Hey, Patricia O. Again, the discipline. Your great relationship with your homegirl. Let's forget about your kids. People get over everything with their kids. So we ain't going to do that. That's easy. I'm talking about the relationship you had with your best bitch was not because she was never fucked up. It's because y'all was able to sit down, smoke a blunt, drink something, go out, dance y'all pain away, which is also spiritual because that sacred womb movement heals. That sacred womb movement heals, which is why we have our fitness womb instructor coming for the next waist measurement challenge because I got to shake off some shit. And if you want to shake off some shit, shake it off with me. Because when I tell you De Niro winds them hips, baby, she winds them hips. Thank you, Brielle. Thank you, De Niro Barbie. But again, we talk about discipline. Discipline looks like adjusting. Discipline looks like swaying. Discipline, again, looks like you changing, fixing, communicating. Changing, fixing, communicating. Okay, so bread is the enemy. Let me not fuck with it. Uh, every time I come around, my crystals get hot. With thank you, Riel. My crystals get hot. What am I supposed to be doing? Well, your crystals is absorbing negative energy. The motherfuckers around you ain't right. Okay? Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We got to read this shit. We get this shit, don't even know what the fuck to do with it. You got to learn to ascend. When you stressed out, you need to light your candles. All that spiritual. How the candle fucking light. If it go out, if it burn to the left, if it burn to the right, you going through some shit. Light the motherfucking candles. Light that fucking incense. Turn on your music. Healing. Vibrate. Do whatever the fuck you got to do because at the end of the day, it's only you and them waist beads in this relationship, baby. Everybody else is a plus. You have to live from within to get this right from without, and that is what the waist beads teach you. Lastly, if you made it through all of that, it's a lifestyle. People been together 20, 30 years, 40 years. Motherfucker, when I tell you they won like a well-oiled machine, it is a lifestyle, man. You can't take him without her knowing or going. He don't want to go because she ain't going. Baby, it's a lifestyle. Once you hit that, you look in the field, you figured out your security, you have your longevity, you have your strength, you have your discipline. Baby, you can handle anything with listen. It's because it's no lies being told at this table. If he died first, she's on her way. That's her half. That's her better half. You're not gonna catch me without waist beads. If a matter of fact, I'm gonna put that shit in my will. If they take my fucking waist beads off when I'm in the casket, it's going to be a fucking problem. We just fucking had a story of a lady, my good Judy. Oh, that's my poop. I wonder if somebody thumbs up if y'all can hear me on the live. Baby. Huh? Yeah, what you doing? Honey. Oh, he hung up. Can y'all thumbs up if y'all can still hear me, see me on IG? I know YouTube is good. He didn't know. That baby didn't know. I love you more. I love you more, Sean Shawnee. I love you, Sean. Oh, fuck, I'm muted. Can you hear me? Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Ah! Can you go to YouTube? Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. All right, YouTube, be patient with me. Be patient with me. I got to post this. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Oh, I need a picture. Shiggity shack shack. Because once you do this, you can't do nothing else. All right, hold on. The people must come on in the room. Uh-oh. I'm trying to get a picture when my teeth is out. Where's my teeth? Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. That's what we should sing to ourselves every morning. That song been in my head all motherfucking day. And y'all know I'll be thinking I'm a singer sometimes, so you can't tell me nothing. Levels. There's levels to this shit. Oh my goodness. I gotta fucking do these fucking hashtags. Oh my god. Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. And every time that we ooh, that's all I wanna do. All right, I'm waiting for my folks to come over. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. High. Y'all know I can't get up that high. I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even embarrass myself, baby. What he say? Is woman know thyself. It is woman know thyself. I don't got to know nothing else but thyself. And then everything else is going to come into fruition. All right. So hopefully they made it over. Hopefully they made it over to YouTube. If they didn't, that was a nice little snippet. All right. So now that we got the looking to feel, security, longevity, strength, and discipline. Now you have created a lifestyle. This is a movement. Lifestyle means you won't see me without it. Lifestyle means I know where to go when shit get fucked up within. I gotta go within. I might need a day or two to bounce back, but where I'm going the fuck within. Living within says I don't gotta always be trendy. Sometimes the lives is gonna be ratchet. Sometimes they're gonna be clatchet, okay? I can only give you what I got. Only I can only give you what I got because I know subconsciously what I got is all I need. Because everything that I need, I already have. Everything that I have, all of that. You know all of that. All them little affirmations you singing, all of that shit, you already know thanks to the waist beads. So when you talk about the relationship that you and your waist beads have had, it's been a long one. It's been a learning one. It's been a loving one. It's been a little bit sexy and sensual. Me personally, this might be TMI, but I can't wait to only wear my waist beads. That's it every day. Every day, the highlight of my day is only wearing my waist beads. You need to see how fast I peel this shit off when I get in my room. Boom. I know that's why the new boo loves me. But saying that to say, my waist beads sometimes become my sanctuary of my own day. That means I've done everything I needed to do. I've peeled, I've manifested, I've completed. I can't wait to take all this dumbass shit off, uncomfortable ass clothes, and be in my waist beads, free, legs open. Doing whatever the fuck I want to do in my area. Crystals on the dresser, crystals on the nightstand, incense being burnt, crystals being lit. If I want to do a split, I could do a split on whatever I want to. But again, where do you stand in a relationship with your waist beads? Where do you stand? Where do you go? Where's your seat of power? Where's your place of renewal? How does this thing go? If you don't believe me, watch. You're going to want to get a new waist bead and you're going to go looking and seeing what kind of waist bead it is. And then you ain't going to know the crystal. You're going to want somebody to tell you what the crystal is. You're going to start looking on your own. You're going to figure out where you're going to put it, where's waist bead, blah, 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 blah. Then you're going to see if the bitch lasts because some of them don't last for years. Mine do. No shots fired, but truth. Then after that, you think about the strength. The strength is if my stomach get big and it go back down, what the fuck I'm supposed to do with me? What am I supposed to do with me? I'll tell you what you're supposed to do with you. So it's to get disciplined. Sips water, drinks water. Drink a little bit more water. Start to heal these chakras. Once you figure out and consistently do this on a regular basis, it becomes a fucking lifestyle. Now, waist beads have become a lifestyle for you. If you can comment under this video, let me know if waist beads have become a lifestyle for you. If you want to tell your story, listen to me what I'm saying. I'm going to let these waist beads talk. If you want to be a part of this movement, if you want your story to be heard, let me know. Thank you to everybody who sent me stories about them and their waist beads and how waist beads changed their life. Don't worry. I did not do what I was supposed to do with it. The spirit told me to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm working on it. Okay. So again, the relationship you have with your waist beads needs to be one of the strongest that you have, period, because your waist beads make you live from within. Your waist beads make you pay attention to you. My life didn't change until I started paying attention to me. There's nothing wrong with having a lifestyle of service, but you cannot grow until you pay attention to you. For all my ladies who wondering what the fuck I'm saying, you wasn't even able to open that business until you started thinking about you and what you wanted. You weren't able to write that book until you made you a priority. You weren't able to drop those waist beads until you started thinking about you and what you needed to be. Your waist beads need to become a lifestyle. Your waist beads need to become a gentle reminder that you must take care of you by any means necessary. You must take your necessary breaks. You must create those boundaries with family, friends, children alike, so you will not lose you. You have to take time to replenish you, whether it be music, whether it be writing, whether it be dance, whether it be socializing, whether it be journaling, whether it be that, whatever floats your fucking boat. Again, I'm about to be out here in nature. Fuck a hike. Camper. If you want to be a part of the camper committee, grab a camper. We can meet up at a campground. Again, I'm in nature. I'm not, baby, I'm about to be of nature, not in nature. Hear me when I tell you. Me and the kids is about to go in the backyard. I'm about to get my sanctuary together because I'm going to be out here. I must be recharging. You must be renewing, recharging every day. Your waist beads say, hey, sis, you're not feeling so well today. What should we do? Send these kids with their father and get right. Your waist beads say, hey, sis, you ate too many sandwiches. Okay? Your waist beads say, I need to add another waist bead. I got new waist beads on my site. I got new waist beads coming. If you need to make a custom order, let me know. I had somebody that just did a custom order, just did a wholesale order for their motherfucking self. It's no rules to this. You can do what the fuck you want to do. I decided when I put my new waist beads on, it was only going to be all gold because I was manifesting wealth. Nigga, I manifested wealth in an angel number for my telephone that I didn't even fucking know. I didn't even realize. I walked in and was like, give me the number. Angel number of positive energy and wealth. Come on now. We not playing. We ain't playing. We ain't never been playing. We ain't never been playing. When you have this relationship with your waist beads in yourself, know that self becomes number one. And that's why the waist beads been good. I would not have been able to do nothing until I figured out what the fuck Donna wanted to do. The stars became aligned when I figured out what Donna wanted to do. Because what the world wanted me to do wasn't hitting it. What the world wants you to do is not make history. What the world wants you to do is not be a good mother. What the world wants you to do is only contribute to this monster industry, this system that we think is broke, but it's not broke because it was intended to keep you down. So again, you won't be happy. You won't feel fulfilled. You'll always be looking to feel. That's the beginning part of this waist bead movement. That's the beginning part that you have with your waist beads until you start to figure out what you want to do. Waist beads ultimately lead you back to you. And that is the relationship you're supposed to have with your waist beads. Now that you've made it this far in our journey, let me tell you the great things that I am doing. First and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room. I want to apologize to all of my queens who had to go through the rescheduling of the Paint, Play, and Slay. It does not mean that it was over. It means that due to unforeseen events, it would be best to reschedule. It worked out best for everybody. It was a very selfless decision that I made, because if I'm doing something, I want to give a certain energy. I want to live up to what I say I'm going to do. And if anything hinders that, I'm pulling it. I know how I want to represent me and myself. Nothing will stop me from doing that. Not weather, not gas prices, not a nothing. Okay, not a nothing. So we will be rescheduling. So thank you to everybody who supported me. The people that was supporting me had been supporting me. So that was fucking amazing. Thank y'all so very much. Okay, so let's roll on to the things that I am currently doing. We have a waist measurement challenge that will be starting in April. We have the good Judy Kamisha that's going to be coming with yoga, comedic yoga. We have De Niro Barbie, aka Brielle, who is going to be coming with sacred womb movement, because it is time to move and shake off some shit. I also have a legend in the building. My daughter, her name is Rashi, Queen C Moss. All things waist measurement challenge. She's going to be coming and explaining to you exactly how CMOS and Waistbeads changed her entire life. She started living from within. Now she is the woman that she always wanted to be. And if she can do it, we can do it. And we need that. You need that inspiration. All right. Secondly, I want to give a shout out to my good Judy, Tracy Shed. Why is this so amazing? Okay, so this woman been asking me to come. This was the first woman that put my book in her store. This woman been asking me to come and be a part of this. She believes in me like nobody's business. And she wants me to be a part and spread this word at her location. So I will be at Tracy Shed on March the 25th. This is just a good old fashioned sisterhood movement. Come out, get tired with waist beads. Let's have candid conversation on how to fix, how to move, how to heal, how to use waist beads as a catalyst to healing and movement. Lady, out. So Tracy invited me to her she shed. So I'm gonna be at the she shed on the 25th. Having a good, for all of those people who my Maryland family who always wanted to meet me, always wanted some waist beads tied in person. This is the day. I am there. March 25th at Tracy She Shed. Also, me and Tracy decided to do a good old fashioned collaboration. Anyone who is from my movement that purchases from Tracy She Shed, how fitting is that? Women's empowerment, women's womb wellness at the She Shed. How fitting is that? So with that being said, Tracy has everything amazing at the She Shed. You get 20% off when you mention that you know me. Come on, collaboration. I got this good old candle, amber and driftwood. But the reason why I picked it is because this is a candle for release. This is the kind of things you're going to find at Tracy's She Shed. Again, in the release, it says release. I now go forward in appreciation. You release it, it's gone. It is sprinkled with turquoise, herbs, and it smells fucking amazing. And I'm going to use this tin for a lot of other shit once I burn down this candle. But again, me and Tracy She Shed is making moves. I want everybody to come out. It's free. Free. Come out and chat with me. Again, come out and chat with me. Candles. Got my hat from Tracy. Don't buy no shoes. Also, she has the light up lip gloss. How cute is this? So when you're in them dark places and you need to gloss, bam. So again, I appreciate everybody who stood with me. Thick, thin, longevity, short term. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very, very, very much. Y'all are fucking amazing. I appreciate you. It is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. It is a way to live. Please make sure the relationship that you have with your waist beads grow, because as they grow, you will too. And you won't just grow physically, you will grow from within. And that's the whole point. Never forget, You chose your parents, you chose your path, you chose your obstacles, which means you have everything you need to get past it. I appreciate every single person who has been a part of this broadcast. I hope that I see you if you are in the DMV area. I hope I see you March 25th at Tracy She Shed for Candid Conversations and Waist Beads. I hope you go on my site right now and buy your summer waist beads. If you want to be a part of the sisterhood movement, I give a woman's womb wellness class every other month. Come through, grow and ascend with us. This waist measurement challenge is about nudity. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about really being free. Let's talk about body acceptance. Let's talk about increasing your divine femininity. I'm trying to get a dominatrix to come in and give us tips and trades to embody and personify and magnify our divine feminine power. We're talking about nudity. We are talking about body acceptance. We're talking about sacred womb movement. We're talking about all these things and also making sure that I keep the waist beads as the focal point. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so fucking dope. Y'all are so fucking amazing. Thank y'all for supporting me. I only been doing this since 2018. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Become a part of the movement. It's bigger than waist beads. It's always been with me.